Hey, friend. Yes, you. Wanna get rich? Hey, friend. Yes, you. Wanna get rich? Hey, friend. Yes, you. Wanna get rich? In a little while, I really should head back to Notcry. Hey, friend. Yes, you. Wanna get rich? In a little while, I really should head back to Notcry. Hey, friend. Yes, you. Wanna get rich?
แม่งพูดไปจัง
In a little while, I really should head back.
ทุกคนได้ยินเนาะได้ยินเนาะได้ยินใช่ไหม
Hey, friend. Yes, you. Wanna get rich?
ได้ยินเนาะเสียงผมดังไปเสียงเกมดังนั่นก็ประมาณนี้แหละมาเดินเนื้อเรื่องเวลามาแล้ว
How tiresome. Pick up the pace.
Hello there. How can I help? Ah, sure thing. It's a familiar story. I've had similar experiences.
Although Snezhnegrad doesn't deliberately delay or withhold relief, it's a fundamental contradiction. If not necessarily. I think there's a good chance that Kresny Crystal from Stratomoros will start flowing into the market. When we resolve a huge back, a lot of them will probably stop. Exactly. At the current prices, hey boss.
1 second, let me check. So,
Yeah. I don't know if I have enough, so I'll chip in a little extra and buy as much as I can. No, it's fine. You're new to Snezhnaya, and you have your own living expenses to worry about. Besides, you're already providing the train.
here's your Mora.
Yeah, well, can't hurt to take a look.
เฮ้ยลืมเปิด
Let's see. Huh?
ลืมเปิดเอ้ยเอาไปอ๋อในแชทมันมองไม่เห็นเนาะมันไม่เป็นไรไม่เปิดแล้วแต่ถ้าผมนึกว่าในแชทมันเห็นไอ้คอมเมนต์ที่ว่ามันขึ้นมาจอผมเมื่อกี้มันไม่เห็น
Oh, Alosha, and... Hello?
I didn't realize you two knew each other. Yeah, I take on some odd jobs in the city to supplement my hunting income. Sometimes, when the weather's as bad as this, it's better for game.
Yes, and we sometimes need extra help.
Wait, why is the atmosphere so awkward? I thought things went pretty smoothly in Svietlolidov.
You too, I presume. I suppose that's why you're here. I didn't feel comfortable expressing my true opinions in front. Without knowing the full picture, I can't make sense of it. And it's...
So many people feel the same way. They wish they could do something, but all kinds of reservations hold them back. Explains why groups like the Roadcott are springing up.
Yes.
Right.
Sandrone, still, it's probably a little...
What's on your mind? I think we can both agree that... I know... So, what's your plan?
Oh, we were...
Funny. The real issue...
True. It's a huge expense after all.
Let me see. I'll take it all, please. And I'll be needing a receipt. Right. Let's book this train. Regulations say that if... That should do it. The train will be escorted to its destination by...
This is my first time seeing you handle Fatui affairs, Miss Odette. It seems you're as skilled an officer as you are a dancer.
You flatter me. It's only because I've been doing both my whole life.
Anyway, I bet you've been non-stop today, am I right? Any idea how Paimon's doing?
What's wrong?
Her travel buddy hasn't been feeling well.
Sounds like she's important to you. I can't believe you've been dealing with this on top of everything.
I've got nothing going on.
May I come too? I have some candy that someone gave me back in Svietlolaidovka. Plus,
All right then. Let's... I still don't know what the deal is between these two, but at least the tension seems to have vanished. A good sign, hopefully.
What เอ๊ะนี่คืออะไรอ่ะ เห็นตามแมปอยู่ทุกที่เลยนะ เนี่ยอยู่เต็มเลย มันยังไม่เปิดอย่างนี้เลยนะเนี่ย ยังไม่เปิดผู้เล่นหลายคนเลยนะ มาจากไหนเนี่ยเปรียบเหมือนกับไอ้เควสอีเวนต์นั่นผมไอ้โคมลอยอะไรทุกอย่างอาจจะไม่ได้ละรู้สึกว่าจะมีอะไรแบบนี้อยู่มีใครบ้าง
keep up. Pick up the pace.
ร้านไม่บอกว่าให้ฉันซื้อเลยโอ้ยังไม่ได้อ่านดีสัญญาณหลุดเฉยอะไรครับเนี่ยสัญญาณหลุดเฉยเลย
Back in my day, I could down bottles of fun water. Then go out
อยู่ดีสัญญาณ
Hello. Sorry, but there's a sick person in this room. Can I help you?
What happened?
Oh, please, excuse me. Are you... Ah, it's really you. At the same time, we can't interfere with Podvoye. Besides myself, a few of my colleagues are stationed in...
I didn't expect such a high stand.
Well, Master Child handpicked us for this special... Anyway.
Traveler! Alosha, you're back!
โอ้ยกระตุก
Hi, I'm Odette. The I crossed paths a few times.
Another friend from the Fatui, huh? You're practically a member yourself by this point. Paimon's definitely on the mend. It's just...
I have just the thing.
Whoa! What's this?
All keen observations. Whenever I've caught a cold in the...
Awesome!
Looks like she's in pretty good spirit. Any progress with your investigation yet? No surprises there, I'm sure. They're not likely to let anything slip. The Rokad, huh? Member, leave it with me.
Would anyone...
Paimon, enough with the secret chat, you two. It'll be kinda like...
จบ เว็บใหม่ อย่างนอกลงรับตรงนี้
Take a break?
ไปยังไงว่าแล้วมันเพิ่งเปิดนะ
How tiresome. Pick up the pace. Take a break. Pick up the pace.
Ah, you made it. It'll have to wait until after the show, though. Happy to stay and watch? I doubt you've seen the Korolyevsky troupe on stage before. Pleasure.
Please present yourself for a...
Is that guy with the Fatui? Looks like he's waiting for something.
Okay, all done.
What's up? Everything okay? Snezhnaya's business. Still, he's part of the Special Assignments Battalion. But I only supposedly but that's not for... What do you think? Pretty Oh, the one in Fontaine? I hear it's iconic. Here we are, just in time. Sorry, coming through.
If you're gonna show up late.
What's his problem? Whatever. No point arguing.
Look, there she is. That's who I'm.
พูดไม่เจอด้วยวะไม่มีเสียงเพลงอะไรเลย ลืมอ๋อลืมไปเลยปิดเสียงยืนทำอะไรอยู่คนเดียววะ
This leads directly to the green room. They're expecting us.
แป๊บนะสัก5ครับผมการรับเสียงไมโครโฟนมือถือก็เปิดเหรอ เฮ้ย เพิ่งรู้ ต้องเป็นชินมีไมค์ด้วยเหรอ ที่ผ่านมาฉันทำอะไรอยู่ช่างมันแล้วกันเดี๋ยวเอาเสียง2 3 2พอโอเค
How tiresome. Come on, keep her up.
โรงละครเซเว่นวะเนี่ยแม่งเปิดยังก็เซเว่น
Hey there. Excuse me.
Can you believe it? I am so mad right now. Come in.
Oh, it's you two.
Huh? You know each other? Oh, wait. Is this...
I never said that.
Yes, you did. Why are you denying it? It was right before I went on that rant about the moody factory owner. Oh, I remember it so clearly.
Might I ask what brings you two here?
Oh, I just brought her here to see the show. And when it finished, she was full of... So I thought I'd try my luck.
You work here. You of all people ought to know that's against the rules. It's...
Oh, what's the big deal? Come on, don't...
Do as you please. I finished all my shows for the day.
I wasn't making that stuff up, you know. She thinks very highly of you. And so...
We're good. Odette's out of earshot. I'll lock the door. Confidentiality, of course. The Rokot is...
Whoa, Alosia! Not out loud!
Relax. I've taken care of it. Look at this.
The president's reply sent this...
You told me last night that you wanted to get intel from the Rokot. Unfortunately, but ever since you set foot in Snezhnaya, we've been working together. Everything about you is perfectly in alignment with what we're trying to achieve. I wrote a letter to the Of course, it's still your decision whether you want to join or not.
Well, assuming Odette was telling the truth and she didn't misjudge... Still, you get... So, that stuff...
Anyway, members tip because of this.
After all, we...
Beyond the freedom to choose how you... In short, there's a code of conduct you can read if it interests you. But basically, as long as you don't plan on using your...
I tried reading it 5 or 6 times.
Great.
เอ้ยเมื่อกี้จะกดข้างบนนี่หว่าปาโถยช่างไม่ส่งผลอะไรกันแน่เรื่อง
Dagaran took. Then, the Rokot was out on a mission one day, and he.
Just a coincidence. Like. By the way,
But. And then, I mean, I had to joke.
yeah. Oh, you probably don't know who we're talking
Go
about,
on.
do you? Chuganov was that older guy you were sitting next to today. I'm sure he didn't make a great first impression on you either.
To the citizenry, he's a family, but our interactions with him tell a take the ticket situation for not to mention that he's never. And another thing.
Calm down, Vodyanitsa. If you won't do it the easy way, we'll have to. But first things first.
กดข้ามซะเยอะกดจะจบอุ้ยเอ๊ะอ๋อกดเนมแบบโคตรฝันเลยหมด โอ้ยร้อน
Looks like I'll need to make a few little tweaks here and there. But other than that, you're good to go. We'll hold on to this for you. All right. Now that we're officially Rokot comrades, I can tell you. Chukhanov is the target of our current operation.
หมายความว่าอะไรวะ
Recently, we've done some recon work at the Iskra manufacturing plant, which pretty much confirmed that their energy consumption is way beyond the legal limit. All we need now is some direct.
That way, the Kresny Crystal can be allocated to where it's needed most.
I was hoping he might let slip during one of our chats, but he's too tight-lipped. We'll have to find another way. I'm meeting another regular theater goer tonight, Mitya.
But Valeria's here too, and he's...
Don't you worry. He must know how. Mitya is a renowned energy expert. Although we can't get any direct evidence of the excessive energy consumption at the plant, the authorities should take someone like him seriously. So if he starts raising questions, also, we're not allowed on site, but he has clearance. So all we need is yeah, still, I hear that Mitya is a bit of a chatterbox. So who knows? Maybe if we catch him in the right mood, he'll let something slip.
What do you think? Sound like something worth your time?
Okay. He's a huge fan.
Sure. Don't worry. Okay.
Everything. Take a break, pick up the pace.
We come here often, so we should... Now, it's up to Vodyanitsa. Let's see how the conversation goes.
Mr. Mitya! Over here! Over here!
Oh, sorry. I my way here. Now we have even less time than we planned. Go ahead and order some snacks and drinks. Whatever you like. Let me see. According to my schedule, we still have 25 minutes left.
You're pressed for time today, huh? I was imagining this would be a leisurely chat. If you'd prefer, we can always reschedule for another afternoon when you have more time.
No need. Getting to meet the lead... I've already had to decline your invitation several times because our schedules rarely align. If I don't grab the...
Well, it's very kind of you to make time.
I'm not too sure, to be honest. But Snezhnaya's full of weird and...
The reason I invited you out for tea...
Well, maybe it's because...
Thank you!
Oh, yeah. Hey, what? I always used to...
Wow. Still...
Oh, really? But it's a classic. You sing it every time.
Almost every time.
Oh.
I didn't sing that one today either.
Oh. But...
Sorry, Mr. Mitya, but... You were...
Of course I was. Remember?
So, what did Odette sing today?
Elegy of the Snow-Winged Goose.
Correct. I see. You find my singing boring, don't you? That's why you don't remember a single song. Looks like I'll need to cut a few from the program next time.
No, that's not it. All right. I'll be straight with you. I enjoy watching your shows because the exquisite... So, whenever I get stuck at work, I come to the theater for a change. Odette's dance during the that look of sheer... Not that I made a ton of progress in the grand scheme of things, but I still think...
So what you're saying is, you didn't listen to my singing at all?
Unfortunately not. I'm sorry. I don't know which is more disrespect.
Seems like things are getting a little awkward.
Mitya just stepped into a conversational minefield. If there's one thing Vodyanitsa doesn't like, it's people who... This meeting was so hard to set up.
It's fine. I suppose this is... don't let it bother you.
She's showing a lot of restraint.
Well, I'll be sure to let Odette know how much you...
Please don't say that. I always love your performances too. It's just that inspiration struck at the wrong time today. I'm usually all ears.
I know. I can tell. That's why I value your opinion. I'm sure some people can't stand it when others praise their coworkers right to their face, but not me. No, sir.
Fair enough. I still feel kind of bad, though.
But you know what I really can't stand? Show up to the theater to pretend that they're cultured. Makes me sick to my stomach.
Oh, yeah, 100%. There are too many of those people around. By the time they're walking out the door... what's wrong? You look furious.
I don't know if you've heard about the boss of the Iskra manufacturing plant. He isn't even a theater investor, but he always demands the same privileges as actual investors. Box tickets only,
Well played, Vodianitsa.
Now that you mention it, I've interacted with... I gotta say, everyone holds him up as an example of a benevolent business.
Yeah, he couldn't care less about what's happening on stage. He's just there to flaunt his social status. I hate that What's the big deal?
Oh, really?
Yep, the things Project Stuja has now been extended so many times. We're at the point where Crystal Rash... If the rumors are true, he's in serious violation of the law.
Interesting. So you've heard about it too?
What? So it's really true?
Who knows? I've only heard the same rumors you have. But there's no smoke without fire. The Rooster's been coming down on us hard lately, demanding that we track and trace every single batch of Crystal. My coworkers in the Department of Energy have been tearing their hair out over it.
The Rooster? I didn't realize he cared that much.
Yeah. Even though there are no restrictions on Crystal trading, the poor will wind up freezing to death if we let the rich buy as much as they want. That's clearly unfair. Looks like we'll need to arrange an investigation into the Iskra manufacturing plant as soon as possible. I never knew you kept up with current affairs beyond the theater, Miss Vodianitsa. You really have a heart for the common person. Most Fae in your position have long been indifferent.
Well, those of us who choose... I'm just surprised to learn that even someone with as much experience as...
This is it. We're finally...
I'm sure Mitya can sense on some level that she's fishing for information. But...
It's stressing me out too. If I...
Oh, so your work...
That's right. The Armory Palace needs a brand new energy source. Not the power of the Light Realm, and not elemental energy. Right now, the only thing that meets the requirements is the power, but harnessing that power is costly. Each step of the process requires... Progress has been painfully slow, and the team is getting burned out as time goes...
Could it be that this new energy...
No, it doesn't affect us, because the energy is used for... Okay, I got it. Stop choking me. We're all just...
Seems like I owe you an apology.
Don't worry about it.
So they're trying to develop a completely new kind of energy. Yeah.
Oh, dear. Look, I'm so sorry.
That's okay. It was...
Let's make up for it next... We touched on some confidential issues.
That could have gone...
Nice job. Why was Mitya...
Sorry, routine inspection. Okay.
So he wasn't rushing to get back to work. He must have calculated that Valeri would find him...
One of the main duties of the Special Assignments Battalion is to
All right.
We'll settle our check too.
Oh, hello there. He also asked me to pass on a message.
Wait.
So he knew we were here all along? Maybe his work isn't confidential after all. Maybe the key... Vodianitsa and Alosha have both left.
That's right. The Armory Palace.
Could that have something to do with this?
What is it? You're making that face again. You know. So, they're trying to develop a new energy source here? Well, media denied that the energy there. And even so, those are completely different symptoms from pipe. It's pretty faint, so it's kind of hard to tell. Sure, Haimon's with you there. But how, though? Oh, great point! They argue about Project Stusha. Good idea! This one seems...
Alosha replied. He says that we won't be able to speak at the Vectra, but he can arrange for us to attend as visitors. Time to get ready. Then head to the Snezhnograd Vecha.
Take a break. Pick up the pace. Come on, keep up.
Miss Vodini.
Sorry, I'm not taking... Oh, good, you're here.
Please wait, Miss Vodini.
In summary, the energy management commitments made for the outgoing period have been delivered upon. Furthermore, both the production and consumption of Kresnik Crystal show clear signs of stabilizing. The relevant agencies have assessed the present circumstances, and it should also be noted that while the recent Her Majesty, a financial report on...
There's a gen...
Yeah, if it weren't for these hard copy documents, I could have at least made something up. Okay then, best-selling street stall newspaper in town. Still count.
Order! We will now open the floor to the representatives. If there are no further...
Snezhnaya has a long tradition of treating members of... But recent surveys shows that Fatui families in remote areas have access to... It's been said many times...
Perhaps you wouldn't need to keep repeating yourself if you would hear me out for once. I say again, true consistency exists. You appear to treat resource and do you even know how long it's been since Snezhnaya last conducted a census?
If I knew the answers to questions like that, I'm sure I'd be a very wealthy man. And I doubt I'd be going by. I'd like to bring the focus back to the specific issue I raised. Or do you wish...
It's easy to defeat the ringleader, but in case you aren't aware, not one job...
So you have no intention whatsoever of finding a solution to this problem?
On the contrary, I'm the here whoever brings solutions.
Child opened by speaking up for the armed forces. Regraders struck back, and a war of words ensued. Our reporter was live on the scene to get the audience's reaction as it all unfolded. Who do you support? The people have spoken.
Now you see why they don't have a sales permit.
However this reporter wants to spin things, I haven't forgotten that Tartaglia was representing the North, so surely their relationship...
You two are getting off topic. Let's...
Mr. Pantalone, may I speak on your behalf?
Oh, please do.
Crystal distribution policy undergoes, but I fear many may have been misled on this topic by extremist activists. To clarify, Project Stuja is not the root cause of the problem. It is the most recent reports all point to Snezhnaya's resilience and adaptability during this period of... To make drastic adjustments without first considering the risks would likely do more...
Renowned scholar of finance, Arapov spoke up to clarify the fiscal logic. Clearly, with the notorious Lelek still active to this...
She's just rephrasing what Mr. Pan... As for Lilith, ending Project Stuja has... So whether it's threats, coercion...
And since we're already on the subject, what do you think of Lelek's methods? Are you... Despite a handful of...
At least someone here wants... I think it would be easiest to let... Whatever you need, you can...
I will be happy to take a note of you. The commander has always taken a...
Let us refrain from...
My apologies, Lord Rooster.
There are numerous issues. Nevertheless...
In that case, in fact,
That's a good idea.
Be that...
Not if they are used...
Very well, then.
Yeah, sounds good.
The members reached a provisional consensus... Today, the prima donna...
Right? Anything like that...
Now then, if there are no...
Hey! Check it out! What made him vote against?
The votes have been
Too close. The margin has shrunk yet again. Chuganov was a...
I'll bet Lelek is behind this. I wonder how
Chuganov. I see.
Yes. Go, Lelek. Once Project Stuja is defeated, our unwavering...
In accordance with the result of the... We debate only for the greater glory and the session...
I have to say... Tukanov to vote against Project Stuja. Well, in principle, Snezhnaya's business and political elites, as we heard, Project Stuja is basically just a resource distribution framework that... But even if the got cancelled, I got a letter from Mr. Mitya. In a situation like this, once the Rooster receives the report, he'll order the factory to halt production and submit to an investigation, but that's a week-long process, and thus didn't make it onto the Vetcha agenda this time. Exactly. And as I was originally try and flip him after he received no... Rather than just sit back, but no, he's already voted against it. Which, yeah.
Lelek, maybe my next...
Oh, right. What do you...
Hey, comrade.
I didn't take you for a political
Greetings, Harbingers. I just happened to have...
Ah, Odette must have introduced you.
I'll leave you to catch up. I should head back to the troop.
Sure. Thought it might be fun to check out the Vetcha, did you? Things are never that simple with you, Traveler. There's no...
Oh, yeah. No one ever thought that some anonymous nobody from the Rokot could cause such a stir. Huh? You want to look into Lelek?
In return...
My thoughts Head back to Gloop.
As you command!
In that case...
One common thread among the many his modus operandi, so all these
If nothing...
Yes, and somehow. If he can get in, it's hard to believe that a human pull this off flawlessly every time. So they switched the focus of the investigation. Careful. Don't underestimate...
We haven't ruled out the possibility of Lelek being human. It's just...
No, not as strong as me. There's no denying that Master is...
She's just trying to find a reference point. Stop getting...
But that's the most important thing! In my opinion,
Odette. Yeah, that...
Except she's
No, wait a...
What do you mean?
Her Fatui identity doesn't necessarily exonerate her. And...
Plus, she wouldn't need to be such a pro at covering her tracks. Oh, yikes. Still.
Arlecchino would be the best person to ask. She knows Odette best. And for Rosaline, you up to her in private about her struggle, as I'm sure you can. She gave her some... Beyond that, the reason being, that was back before...
Huh. The more you know. Rosaline was always so self-centered. I never understood why she started paying so much attention.
Odette's past. On the surface, after her father, Odette was per capitano, so
Right, because the Still, she must have had mixed feelings about it, right?
It's just that said, plenty of people were on bad terms with Rosaline. Yes, but there's...
Yeah, funnily, which means...
Spirits, but Odette's been...
Tonia's excited.
It's but when... Not any...
In that case, I'll let you take...
Pick up the pace. Pick up the pace. Take a break. How tiresome.
Sounds like you made a ton of progress today. Next step is to head back to the either way. Maybe why leave him? So, if it yeah. Well, no change.
Yeah. If Odette is her father, it's hard to imagine when she spoke.
Hey, look! It's snowing!
Pick up the pace. Pick up the pace. case.
Ooh, it's short. Here to see Odette?
กล้องมันดูแผ่นแปลกๆคิดเองมั้งนะ
I think I'll leave the Lelek question until after the show. Child said he was originally going to come with Tonya. Is there anyone here who... Mr. Chuganov's back again. Oh no. It looks like the...
เปิดเพลงก็ยังไม่ได้ยินเสียง ปิด
Hello, members of the audience. Today's performance was a very special one for us. To commemorate this occasion, we would love to...
All right, everyone, huddle in a little more. Now, look at the cam.
Are you quite satisfied, Mr. Energy Scientist?
What are you talking about, Sarge? It wasn't the performance.
It was indeed.
Already? Off we go then, Sarge.
Your brother's busy today, so I...
Oh, okay.
What's wrong? Maybe she caught a cold on the way...
I haven't seen snow like this in a long...
I know. It's completely white out there.
Let's wait it out.
Well...
Let's wait?
Why'd come to think of it? I know the route well.
Sir...
Hey, it's no...
What a kind...
so...
Don't worry. They will escort us back.
Operation... I gotta say...
It's no... Sure. Time to get to work.
Excuse me, are you looking for someone? Sorry.
Huh. Bad timing.
What happened to the gentleman who went to fetch the...
I was thinking the same.
Whatever the reason for it, well,
You seem anxious, Mr.
It's been nearly 4 hours since I left the armory. They know how much I despise tardiness.
Surely a snowstorm like this one counts as such.
Few things in this world can stop this.
Why don't you go out and take
an absurd hike?
This doesn't look like that guy who...
A man-eating...
Traveler, didn't know you were coming today. How come you didn't say anything? Oh, right. Whoa.
Huh. Is weather like this rare even in Snezh?
Yeah, snow like this. Actually, I take that back. I don't think I've seen snow.
If even a
We can't stay cooped up here forever. No need. Everyone by the...
Heading out, my man?
Thanks for the advice.
He's back! He's back!
Did you see any soldiers?
Something about this storm isn't... There's no one out there. I didn't see a single soul. This isn't your average snowstorm. I suspect it...
Are you serious?
You want to go outside and...
This just turned from a minor delay into a...
We can only hope that our friend...
Is it really that bad?
Huh? What are you... Whoa! It's... So now we're stuck here? Oh, this is terrible. On the bright side, the theater's at least...
Fine by me.
This... See... What are you staring at?
Oh, your majesty, the Tsaritsa. This is a golden...
I think I've changed my mind.
Sir, if you so much as look at us funny, you'll be seeing stars in a hole.
It's getting colder. We need to keep the indoor temp... Close the door and lock it.
Firestorm! มันเริ่มนี่หว่าติดเก้าอี้เฮ้ยเจอติดเก้าอี้อยู่แล้วทำไมเปลี่ยนเป็นตัวละครอื่น ดูรูปทำไมต้องดูรูปแล้วรูปอยู่ไหนล่ะเนี่ยในรูปมีอะไรแปลกๆหรือเอ๊ะทุกคนมีรายละเอียดยกเว้นไอ้หมอนี่เป็นใคร
And then there's the because nothing...
I'm Chuganov, an entrepreneur, if my...
Are you really that... Oh. I could...
Do you... What about you? What did you think of today's Huh. I'll make sure to...
This doesn't...
so unfair.
And now... You know Mitya too?
No, I don't.
This is...
Any friend of the...
I am here to ensure Mr.
Mr. I've racked my brains, but I can't.
So,
Yes, that's right. Really? All right, all right.
I don't think it's... Hey, have you seen Chuganov?
I'm with you.
Yeah.
For the Roka?
Shh.
4เหลืออีก2แจ้
how are you?
I'm fine.
Child must take.
You know, stuck in a strange place. Kids.
ตาย
Look after your.
My husband.
That's the price of, hello.
จบ
How's it looking?
No change from this.
We in a few short...
I'll pass on sleeping on the stage. What if the snow is stopped by tomorrow morning? The early birds in the audience might think...
A drama about sleeping.
What?
Anyone who doesn't...
I guess I'll call it a night. Though, I'm sure she'll be worried that I haven't. I wonder if she's feeling any better.
Ah, finally. Welcome back to the world of the living, lazy bones. I was about to wake you. Still waking up, huh? You know. Come on. Let's keep heading up.
Here we go again. The endless march toward survival.
What's going on? That black mist down.
The Black Mist cultists believe that being swallowed by the Black Mist leads to everlasting peace. But if you ask me, they're just lying to themselves. We're the only heretics left. The only ones who refuse to give in. We have to keep going.
What?
But how do you actually know that they're wrong?
Dangerous question there, Torgov. The moment your faith wavers, you start a chain reaction that ends in the collapse of your will. Put the question out of your mind. Stay strong and believe that the Black Mist means certain death.
Okay, but it's not my mind that's the problem. My body's about to give up on me. It's already starting to falter.
I can't do this anymore. I've had enough of...
All this will pass eventually, I promise.
You accuse the Black Mist cult...
The cult of the Black Mist has poisoned your mind, Sobolova. Are you thinking of giving...
I am.
As much as I...
Then I bid you both farewell. Let me... Fate always appears so impossibly complicated. Their fate was sealed from the instant... Torgov and Sobolova are gone. I never thought the day would come when even they would be swallowed by the Black Mist. It's just you and me now. Yes, it looks like it's satisfied. For now. This happens from time to... Well, we should make the most of it. Huh?
What is it, Chuganov?
Is it morning already? Sounds like it's coming from next.
Don't look, Miss Tone.
What happened to them?
These two people have passed away. And the strange thing is that somehow, have I seen this moment before? Or did I?
Let me take a look. No vital signs in either of them.
Just last night, they were chatting and...
Could they have had pre-existing medical conditions?
It's hard to believe that they died of natural. Who was the first to discover?
It was me. But then I noticed that the door...
I can corroborate this. I was doing my morning I can also the snowstorm was raging all night, and it's still going.
You mean an intruder?
Everyone.
Nothing on...
Backstage is clear.
We checked the basement.
Are we certain that the...
No, there's not. I also checked the...
It sounds like we can...
This can only mean...
We can't quite...
Could he be set in a theater during a snowstorm? A murder takes place and the killer...
Looking at who the killer targeted, and the clean... It all...
What is? What if...
Both victims were wealthy, well-known... Such...
Lelek?
You mean Lelek is among us? And he's the killer?
Lelek. Walk me through your...
What now, huh? What now, Lelek? What more do you want from me? You snuck into my house...
So, he really was threatened by Lelek. That makes sense.
And now you're resorting to murder to threaten... Show yourself!
Was this really Lelek's doing? If Odette really is Lelek, this seems I'm probably the only one here with a compelling theory about Lelek's true... What should I do?
I don't think it's like, at least from the story. Besides...
Vodianitsa doesn't know that Lelek might be Odette.
Miss Vodianitsa? Why...
Defense? Oh, no, it's just...
Well, if you...
The case is still evolving, Miss...
Even so, there's no...
So there's still a good chance...
Whoa. And whoever this...
As much as I... Because this... Unless anyone had...
You're right, that was my bad. It was a knee-jerk reaction. I didn't think it through. Luckily, no...
Since Vodian...
Whoa. Are you serious? I don't know if this counts... Odette? Really? Odette? Oh God, how dumb does this make me look?
It's exactly what you'd expect. Sometimes. Hiding in
And what are we up to now? 1, 2... Odette's identities. She's my coworker, specifically a ballerina, and also a Fatous, a member of the Rokot. Now, Lelek. It must be... I guess since I don't understand...
Probably best if you...
Well, since you wait... Yeah. We need to
Do you think she'd
I don't know. Now's our chance. Hey! What? Shh! Keep your... So, Alright, fine. You don't have to... None of us believes you kill innocent people. Whoever murdered those two... The Traveler was the first to figure out your identity. Still, we're your colleague, so...
Alright. Yes, I'm Lelek. And no, I'm not the And thanks, but I don't need you to...
Huh? You're gonna reveal...
That's right. I'll admit I was surprised at first when Chuganov guessed that I was... but after taking some time to assess the situation and confirm...
Are you... What?!
So... Odette is...
I don't know what game you're playing.
It's just one identity. So what if it's exposed? I can disappear and adopt a new identity anytime. I made my peace with this when I chose to become... But more importantly, I promise I am not the murderer. Which means... So, if anyone still insists that I did this, you'd best produce the evidence now. Otherwise, I suggest that you bite your tongue. Because if you really believe I killed 2 people without making a sound or leaving a trace...
Is this really the truth, Miss Odette?
That's confident.
A real no-nonsense attitude. I can see why Marionette said...
Are you seriously buying this? Hey, officer!
I do have one question, Miss Odette.
If I didn't say anything, everyone would be and that is exactly what the real culprit wants. I don't want to be the scapegoat who...
Despite all the accusations, she made the smart choice.
She thought so.
You've convinced. Nevertheless, the group still considers you the prime suspect.
I understand.
Mr. Chuganov?
ฆาตกรที่เกิดขึ้นเกิดขึ้นที่ผู้บริสุทธิ์
Good work, Lilac Guard team.
Turns out Valeri knew about my exploits, so now I've been told I have...
Shouldn't you be facing my way if you're guarding me? At the...
If the true culprit is indeed...
Don't worry, Tonya. Once the snow stops... Aw, all right.
Promise.
You really do.
Hey!
Don't be nervous, Miss Wateramp.
Excuse me?
No.
Oh.
I've not come across...
Well, it's just... It's not a... And yet...
It's really not... Anyway...
Oh,
Hey.
heavens!
It's getting late.
I suggest that we don't...
Are you saying that you... Then I propose the following arrangement for tonight. The Traveler...
An excellent idea. I expect that plan...
Actually, that being... In fact...
I care less. I'm calling dip.
It's almost time. We should wake Odette. Oh, not go...
It's finally time for Odette and I to share...
How long are you gonna keep couldn't sleep. Plus, there's something I had a hunch that you wanted to come... I just had a simple question for Rosalie. Moments. Did she have any last words or anything? I see. No. She was utterly ruthless in pursuing her goals, and yet, even though I never approved of her methods, and she told you. I guess that makes sense. Yes. When I was it was extreme. I was a newcomer every day. After enduring all, surely any so I put, it was my, I think she one time, I told her, she looked, but strangely enough, after that, she never interfered with my dancing or asked me how it was. She was. But even now, whenever I take out this core Ignis, I can't help but think of that night. Of the look on her face. Sort of. She knew the location of every piece of core. So, but I kept mine. I still wonder. I guess she didn't leave anything behind. Expected her to. It's fine. It's just a bit of a shame that we couldn't settle our difference. She did. Are you sure she was talking about this event? No, she didn't. I didn't even find out that she'd gone to Mondstadt until a while after. Wait. In that case... Okay.
There's something I'm trying to figure out. I'm beginning to suspect Paimon's very important to me, so I have to get...
The ultimate goal of this energy experiment, the weapon's construction was completed in Nodcry. Now, all that remains is to arm it with a sufficiently powerful energy. Yes, I'm not sure why. Once we get out of here, I'll help you apply for an entry and I'm...
Huh?
You two seem to be hitting it off.
I thought you were sleeping.
Of course I was.
Even if he was awake.
Well, thank you both for keeping watch.
Sure. This is our second night here. I hope she's been sleeping. Huh. Why do... Seriously? Is this payback for what... Never mind.
Hey, what are you spacing out for? Are you reaching your limit too?
How long have we been walking for?
Time's lost all meaning.
A star key? Or key star?
Whatever it's called. But it seems like no matter... Monsters! Watch out!
Not again! I've lost count of how many times we run into them. Be careful.
Backup is here.
And Kate!
What the? What? What the?
Here they come again! Get ready!
You wanna fight? Let's go! Gotta run! Oh! Get a load of this! Stop here!
And Kate!
Monsters ahead of us. The black mist behind us. It feels like there's no escape.
Shut up! Run faster.
Backup is here.
Are you hurt, Coolish?
No. I'm fine. Yeah. The hope that the star gives us. Otherwise, why would it always be out of reach?
We know you...
Thank you. You're going to continue.
It's not an illusion. We really are getting closer to the star.
Congratulations. You're the first... I'm the stars. The black mist has stopped rising. Its hunger is satisfied. This is a good opportunity. I'll let you get some rest before we continue. Hmm? What do you mean, leave? Congratulations on reaching the starting point. Once you are ready. Huh? What's wrong?
Is that...
Coolish, wake up! Please!
The situation is identical.
At least there are some elements.
Rampana.
Weren't some of us keeping watch last night? 3 of us, in fact.
I'm as confused as you are. Certainly something unusual happened.
Likewise, and from what I've observed so far, both Miss Odette and the Traveler can be trusted.
To be honest, I didn't get a wink of sleep last night. I heard the chatting, but otherwise I don't recall.
Me too. I didn't want to wake everyone up, so then what could possibly be causing this? I worked closely with
4 victims in just 2 days, and we still don't have... I need to get to the bottom of this as soon as possible.
Yes, I just checked. So we only have ourselves...
If you ask me, Lelik must be an
Here we go again.
Listen, I was already thinking to myself last night, was Lelik's reason for... She's been playing us for...
That's a hideous thought. One that only a hideous mind like yours could dream up.
How dare...
That's enough! Yesterday, you named Lelik as a... But today's victims were just ordinary people. Not to mention that they were colleagues of Odette and mine. What reason...
Who knows? Maybe you don't know her as well as... I implore you all to ask her. Lelik is well known.
Everything you've said so far is still just
How can you defend her? All so you can... Don't you
Sir, but 4 people have already died turning against...
Little girl...
Even if... he still wanted...
I had no intention of resorting to violence. But you're right, Miss Tonya. In any case, I believe Mr. Chuganov has calmed down a little now. We may resume our discussion.
I don't think there's any...
Did you have an idea?
I've been mulling some... But then there's the...
So what do you suggest?
I think this could be a supernatural event.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but aren't you supposed to...
I got into scientific research because...
Now that you mention... Haunted?
Yeah.
Well, this has taken an unexpected turn.
Why don't we take this opportunity...
Very well.
Valeri.
Some sort of notebook.
It's the on-duty logbook for the theater. He mostly used it to record any unusual incidents during a... Yes, he'd...
This should confirm a lot.
Yes. Apparently, we haven't...
Are we certain that logbook is accurate? Could someone have...
Unlikely. Coolish took it, not to mention that this was a
We no longer have...
Unfortunately not. The theater recycles tickets. Once people are in the door, they don't tend to leave.
Did an extra
Tonya?
Not yet.
This looks like...
All right.
Huh. This...
Maybe it's... Because her water imp parents belong to the aristocracy, who are driven... It's fine. All right.
Ah, traveler.
Alosha found it.
An investigation report, huh?
The theater manager.
Presumably. Anyway.
Leyline problem? It's hard to imagine what connection it could have to the.
Some of the language that appears at the. My area of research doesn't touch on any of that. Huh? A piece of paper just fell out from the report. It landed right by your feet. How unnerving. Death is... But if so...
Maybe things are...
No, wait a second. The report definitively concludes that the hauntings in the theater are harmless and cannot affect the... The question is, what exactly does the note mean by death? If we take all this...
Oh, I beg to differ. Good. So, I'll share my theory first. If the killer had simply bought a ticket, it would have... I expect he or she either hid in the theater...
What about the note found in the investigation?
The killer may have simply
So...
This theory makes...
Could it really be that...
So, in other...
It's true.
Hmm?
Guess it was naive of me to...
Especially after the unprompted Lelek reveal. Once was already a miracle. Twice would be
As things stand, the audience head count doesn't add up. As things stand, the audience head count... Valeri came to the theater to catch Mitya. Those two should be able to vouch for one another, and their motives are... I don't believe any of us here knew... Mr. Shram, did you really go through the ticket?
Huh? Me?
It's not that you stand out as suspicious. More that...
Okay. Well, we spent the
Yeah, I have no... Although, actually, last time...
I...
Good grief. Are you blushing? Pull yourself...
Hey! Family.
We don't need details. Just...
Okay. Even with me to protect her.
Really? Wait, no.
Huh? Shram.
Hmm? Why is everyone looking at...
Delicate times.
Yes? You know.
If I'm not mistaken, the last significant civil war in Snezhnayan history was over...
What do you mean, 400 years?
What's going on here? Is Shram...
All right, Mr. Mitya. Win this round.
I'm just as amazed as you are. I didn't even believe...
Is someone going to explain what's going on here?
From the look on your face, you figured it out too, haven't you?
That seems to be the... Vodyanitsa's... The theater's Layla. Mr. Shrim's and... This is Mr. For some unknown reason? Yeah. Death is near.
Yeah, the logic is clear now. The investigation report said that there would be... Mr. Shram must be one such soul who died in the theme ago. So when the note said death is near, it must have been referring to death as in the deceased.
Someone who died.
In short, there's a dead person among us.
You mean I'm a ghost? No. But even if I was dead, I know for a fact I didn't kill.
Yeah, even if all that's true.
Then what if the lines have a powerful...
Huh. Why does this...
What happens when the black hole can't achieve its goal? I'm only...
That could explain why we weren't able to determine a cause of death.
It does seem to explain a lot.
Except there's no concrete evidence. Still, it seems like the best...
All right, so how could Shram not know that he's...
On the contrary, it's perfectly normal for a soul to wander the theater for centuries without questioning their existence or...
You know what, Mr. Brainiac? I think you... I'm trying to remember and... I was the one who didn't want to remember my own death.
Well, I'm sure those...
My lady and I snuck out to go on a date one day. People burst into the theater, shouting for all the water imps to get out. Performers and audience members included. It was clear the conflict between humans and Fae had reached a... I thought I could pull one over on them. So I took off my jacket, draped it over my lady, and tried to sneak out amid the chaos. But I got caught. But I was going to do whatever it took to buy her a chance to escape. No matter how many people stood in my way. I had to. Both as her bodyguard. And out of love.
It's all right, friend. You can stop.
It's just... If I had known I was a dead man walking, I wouldn't have dragged you down with me. If I'm the cause of all this death, then punish me however you see fit.
But...
No. I refuse to be a burden. I guess it's high time I got a breath of fresh air.
Mr. Shram, I'm sure we can figure out a
My good sir. We both know I'm not supposed to be here.
No. I'm speaking on a person.
Let it go, man. Oh. Wait.
Ozarova. Oh! Auntie Ozarova! That's what we all called...
I'm so glad as long as she went on to be happy. There's no need to see me off, my friend.
Take care.
I knew Mr. Shram was already dead, but...
Death is cruel. No matter...
So, even the historical records about that time period don't say much about... All people know is that the Suri...
It seems to me like the Sar... That's also why...
So, the...
Maybe it's not quite...
All this time...
All right. If Mitia's theory is correct, then I think we can...
Ugh. If only this blasted storm wasn't still...
Looks like now we can just... Still can't believe Shram turned out to be a ghost who'd been in the theater for hundreds of years.
Knock, knock. Knock, knock.
You know the door isn't closed, right? You don't have to knock.
Think of it as a signal, then. When I'm entering someone else's room... Thanks.
So, why did...
Vodyanitsa said you knew, but when everyone was discussing who Lelit could be... Yes.
It's nothing.
Actually, so I thought I'd come and ask you. It's about before all of this. The last time I saw him... He was, as I'm sure you know, my goal... Well, I often saw him around, so I decided to infiltrate the... Well... But when I finally made it to... I checked his I thought maybe...
That's why you were so on guard around Mitya that first night here.
Yes. When I saw him sitting in the audience during the performance, I could barely contain the shock. To me, it was a miracle. Somehow, he'd come back from the dead. But then, the murder that is, until Mitya himself said there must be a dead person.
And yet, you thought that bringing...
Exactly. Besides...
But now it seems... I understand.
So...
Let me confirm.
Around a week ago.
A week ago? He seemed completely normal to me.
So he was...
Here's a thought, but...
You're right.
I think the chance...
Unless what?
Unless he really did come back from the dead.
Huh, what's this? A private... Where do I line up?
That's...
What is going on with this
I almost hope it is.
Do you think people still feel the cold after they die?
Death itself is cold, isn't it?
Well, I hope he has a safe journey thinking back on once we get out.
Are you okay?
Look who's missed.
Yeah, without...
I told you.
Little girl?
Oh,
I've been so kind. Little. All right, easy now. Are you taking...
Yeah.
I see.
We should probably discuss arrangements. However...
shouldn't...
No need.
What a long day. This whole situation... But Valeri's right.
She's awake. She's awake! Get over here, you big...
If you must call me something, call me Mr. Door. The Black Mist is coming. You need to go.
Are you all right? Can you walk? We just got it. He just seemed to come out of no... Curses! The Black Mist is catching up to us. Mr. Door, I don't believe I've ever seen you around here before. Why is that?
There's no need to try to get to know me. I'm just Mr. Door. I have to find the door that belongs to me.
Oh. Well, anyway, we're lucky to have you here. Mr. Door!
Looking for trouble?
Get rid of them!
I can just push these ones off. No need to thank me. This is where my duty lies.
Just you wait.
So we're doing this the hard way.
Fighting frog!
Just you.
Oh, remarkable work, Mr. Door. If I had your muscles, I'd do the same. Are none of these doors the one you're looking for?
No.
Firestorm!
Come no closer.
Impossible.
I'm so Wait, look! There's more monsters down there. Are they coming from within? No, no! They're gaining... Mr. door! What are you doing? We need to get out of here. They're coming!
Found it.
What?
I am a door. This is where my duty...
No!
You must keep going.
But... Oh, you're... The black mist isn't moving anymore. Surely I wasn't so scared out of my mind that I... Oh, okay. Getting...
What time? Oh, I guess everyone's still asleep. Valeri?
Wake up!
Just like the last 2 nights. No clear... I've been but for me, life will be all the dull.
How's Tonya?
I just checked on her, and
That means Valeri was the only...
If Valeri was awake and keeping watch, it would have been impossible.
This is so frustrating. Why has nothing changed?
Actually, one thing has changed. There's only one victim.
But Mr. After the deceased, it's a reason... Oh. The number of people who die each night is equivalent to the...
Exactly. We identified Mr. Schramm, and the night after he left, the death toll dropped from 2 to 1. By that logic, there must be one more dead...
Another one?
Having an extra person was definitely a cause for alarm. But
One more dead person among us. If Mitya's theory is right, then what Odette told me, it's just... At the time... if only we'd taken it...
I'm sorry. This is...
I'm partly to blame.
What is this about?
sounds like there's some big news you've been keeping. I'm the dead person? Wow, that's certainly news to me.
Odette and I talked about it yesterday, but we
Yeah, I don't blame you. If I'd been there, I probably would have reached the same conclusion. Let me just try and verify this. I just but I honestly have no recollection of dying. That's where
Having seen Mr. Mitya a few days ago...
Well, if it isn't Mitya, then who? Do we vote on it?
If you don't mind, I believe you mentioned that you know Tonya's brother.
No, never.
Now, just 1 minute. I know where you're in the hot seat, and all of a sudden...
Trying to pick a fight, Mr. Chuganov? Whenever...
You!
Did Mitya ask about Tonya because he suspects her? I suppose I only identified her by age and nothing.
I'm just saying, you're going... I can vouch for her.
Oh, really?
Since being here, I don't think I ever mentioned she was...
If Chuganov can vouch for her... Miss Odette, could you go over that afternoon with me one more time?
No problem.
No matter how hard I try, I just can't. Miss Vojanitsa, during our last meal together...
Oh, yeah.
Right. And even though I don't remember dying that day, I'm pretty sure I experienced some of my memories from that afternoon are missing.
Are you suggesting you're missing the memory of...
Of course. How am I only just realizing this? Humans...
You mean being silently assassinated? Or dying...
The researcher's amnesia. Suddenly it all makes... I must thank you, Odette. I think your perspective just helped me read... All right.
Oh, leave?
Come on, kid. Aren't you gonna fight for your life?
I have other reasons beyond what's been. I remember during Miss Odette's performance, while I was sitting in the audience stall. I can't remember it now at all, and I didn't take any notes.
No. Hold up. There's a glaringly obvious flaw in that idea, no?
I believe Miss Odette's account. During the period where my memory is blank, I must have. All it would take is for the same thing to happen in the theater, and I would come under the. But there's no evidence to suggest. Please relax, everyone. If, on the other hand, I'm still alive right now.
Nietzsche's right. This is the only thing we can try right now.
What is a scientist if not someone who gambles on experiment after experiment with this snowstorm, the ley line phenomenon, ghosts of the dead? But if I do get resurrected, you can be sure that I'll come back with a
Poor Mr. Maybe it's the come to think you could take it as if I make it out.
Without regrets, I feel like a strange sense of anxiety has been quiet.
If something's bugging,
I have a travel companion.
You're worried about.
To be honest, descent, but with Paimon by my side, she loves eat over the last few days. But by the time I snap out of it, the conversation moved on, and I'm trying to overcome.
I bet she. I don't know if this will. I could be surrounded, but later on I started to. All we can do. So.
Thank you.
But Vodianitsa, if you. That's the choice. Like I said before, our songs have. But does a story exist? So I made the. Could you?
I've never heard that one before.
Color me impressed. Most people. I've actually never. It means something like. May those we have lost watch over us, and follow this song back home in the night.
No wonder I could.
It's getting late.
Okay.
Of course.
Once I get out of here, I definitely don't plan on ever. But I guess that means fall asleep. So...
Return, O spirits. Fulfill your oath of protection. For questions. Quick! Alright, we're safe. The spirit just now is called Night Prayer. The light subdues her, but she'll, sort of. I know it's hard. Yep. Luckily, I was here to...
A bit more than a
Sure I do. I specialize... Alright. We need to reach the next switch before the place gets too dark. If we bring the light back, Night Prayer won't be able to get to us. Sweet. Shh. It's Night Prayer. We need to move quick, but don't let her notice you. Look out! The next switch is over there. No. It's here too. This can't be the only path. I won't let you die like this. Not on my watch. I won't let you die like this. Not on my watch. It's too dark. We're not gonna Traveler! I won't let you die like this. Not
Dying is definitely not a pleasant experience.
Great.
Yeah, thanks.
Time for you to get out of here.
What about you?
I can't. I've already been used up. A guardian spirit's skills are finite. I might not look any different. But my essence, I can go no further.
Why didn't you tell me sooner?
Because it... Go.
Well, I guess there's no...
This wasn't supposed to happen. You lied to us.
Take a long, hard look at you. I suspected you on... And you, little hunter.
Now you're just lashed. Where was all this passion and bravado?
Is that a threat?
After all, the Valeri and Nietzsche aren't here anymore. But first, I need to think this through. He's arguably the first of those who remain. People are easy, but Tonya, how's
Tusa?
Your brother Ajax must have...
No.
Chuganov, looks like it's your turn to do some explaining.
I knew you were behind this, Chuganov. Everything about you is fake. Down to the wife and that night when I infiltrated your place. But thinking back on it now...
Even that was a lie?
Curses! Oh!
I think I'm the reason it's not after all. So one day he agreed. We got to the...
Oh.
When I woke up, but there's no... Tonya. Yeah, after all...
Your name?
Well, when we... So when you... I thought he... At least now it...
And the truth of my daughter's name, she... After Iskra, one day when I soon discovered...
Nothing more than a... So explain your...
The night before, combined with the snow cough, but the year... That was the... So, poor Miss...
So, you projected your daughter onto her?
That doesn't make any...
How can you just... Nitias, the others, I just want her to... I'll be dead. Not again!
Mr. Chugan... By the sounds, I'm not happy.
No!
Oh, despite all, since the day, I'm very... And that's why I'm not fond of you at all, Mr. It's them that you... Well then, I suppose...
You're leaving already? It's still...
Tashka, feels strange that we're only...
Tashka?
What are you doing, Chuganov? Are you crazy?
Let me leave.
In your dreams. Don't think you're getting off that easy when you had... The Fatui have honed quite... I think we should leave. I doubt this snowstorm is ever going to stop. For all we know, this storm...
Wait. We finally solved the mystery of the haunted theater today.
Fair enough.
And yet you won't let me die?
Hey, Chuganov.
Is this really the time? All right, fine.
Am I hearing? There it is again. But I don't understand.
Should we open the...
Is this it? If the... Whatever lies be...
Hey everyone, I'm back. Vodyanitsa died last night, and then...
Not Tonya.
Tell us how you made it back here, given the conditions outside.
You're right. The thing that got me back safely was... a song. I heard someone singing. After walking into the snowstorm, my mind grew hazy. I don't know how long I walked through the storm before my mind completely slipped away. Then, suddenly, I heard the sound of singing. The voice instantly brought me back to my senses, and I regained consciousness. So I followed the voice, searching for the source of the singing. I searched and searched, until finally, just a...
I've actually never performed this song in the theater before. Because it means something like, may those we have lost watch over us, and follow this song back home in the night.
That must have been Vodyanitsa's Requiem.
That song is meant to guide the...
Huh. No kidding. When I first stepped out of the theater, I was still quite lucid. My memory of it, I remember the outside world being completely different than what I'd expected. I don't know how else to describe it, except to say, and as for the Requiem, if I was guided here by Vodyanitsa's song, it can only mean that I must already be dead. But I didn't experience a clear moment of death while I was out there. Nor do I feel any different now than before I walked into the...
You don't seem any different. Both Shram and Patashka were clearly deceased. And yet their souls didn't look...
This raises a truly terrible thought. Dream... Nitya's soul, Of course, then maybe we've all... The Requiem calls to the souls of the dead.
Yes. I think that this is...
What did you say?
You heard me. We died in the theater. All of us did. But due to an obstruction in the theater's ley lines, our souls are... It's ironic, really. All that time, we were working so hard to... Do you remember that note, death is near? Seems like we miss... Death was nearer than we wanted to think all along. The note said...
So all our attempts to survive, our search for the...
Hard to say. At the presence of those two is probably what caused our...
If what you're saying is true... Huh, no wonder. This afternoon, when I was moving Vodian...
That's further proof that those aren't...
Really? No. That's...
I still find it hard to believe that...
Exactly. It's hard to rest in... I racked my brains. Wait. Hold on. Right before I lost consciousness, I think I can't remember.
Mitya, your hand. Is that...
Huh? You're right. There's blood on the fingertips of my right hand. Looks like it's already dry. What the... I guess... This was what I saw. What's wrong? Do you recognize...
It's... Renova. The ruler of death.
Huh?
Alosha, do you still remember that Snezhnayan folktale? It was about the Grim Reaper. When someone's about to die, he... And as soon as you recognize his face...
I heard a similar tale when I... The story refers to the ruler of death, you meant?
That's right. In which case, death is near.
Death, the deceased, and the... When I first saw this note, I thought it contradicted the investigation report.
So the Grim Reaper deliberately...
By that logic, the one person most likely to be the Grim Reaper incarnate is... No doubt about it. It's looking back at how everyone has acted over the past few days. Is it you, Alosha? You were the first to discover the investigation report, and you had
Someone else found the investigation report first.
There's no denying it. The note could easily have...
That's not all. I've also noticed that, although on the... Looking back now, even though you didn't say much...
What do you mean?
You were the one who emphasized how dangerous it was outside and insisted we all stay here. And earlier today, you tried to convince... I don't understand why.
So, you didn't understand my intentions, and now...
He still won't admit it? Fine.
The biggest question I have right now is... If the Grim Reaper is impersonating a...
That's right. This was right at the start. When all this began...
Right. So Mr. Dimov was the first victim, not Sobolov.
And if we pinpoint that moment as the beginning of this incident, Alosha, you are the only person...
More precisely, Alosha never came back. The one who came back was the Grim Reaper.
Not bad. Well, since you've backed me into a corner, I suppose there's no point in keeping up the act anymore.
Alosha?
You're the Grim Reaper?
I am no such tired cliché. Mortals should address me as the ruler of death. Before being wiped out for good, you identified the two deceased, and even sensed my presence.
I heard you can ferry souls. Those deaths each night.
Your initial conclusion was correct. Due to the existence of the two deceased, the ley lines yearned to reclaim those long-lost souls. Every night, they devoured an equal number of souls to fill the void. Here, take a look.
You doing?
That takes care of today's too. Don't get so worked up. You are already dead, and you're—
I know we're already dead. You murdered—
Murdered? No. Murder is when mortals usurp my authority. Death is my jurisdiction. If I require someone to die, I need not resort. You simply met the criteria to trigger my curse of death.
I know about the curse of immortality. So there's another— You cursed us? When? And why would you do such a—
So often, humans pray to me, begging to know when their death will come, and what form it will take. But few people ask why. If you must have an answer, know that death comes simply because one's time has come.
So you're not gonna tell us the truth?
Hold your tongue. By all rights, those angels from the past are to blame for the reckless renovation of the ley lines here. It's made—
Work? So trapping us here, making us watch our friends die, that's just another day at work for you?
You clearly have a lot of questions. Fine. As a reward, after the physical body dies, the soul must return. My work encompasses the entire process of death. And you must also be rather familiar with Natlan's Night Kingdom, I presume? It was I who supported the creation of the Night Kingdom. It provided a— Here, too, the ley lines connected to the theater underwent some modifications. The angels hoped to make them capable, but this actually hindered their ability to accept ordinary souls to some degree. This effect manifested itself after you died from the curse in the theater, leaving you stranded. But if souls who die from the curse of death fail to return to the ley lines with the— then they will remain forever suspended between life and death.
So if you don't resolve the ley lines before long—
Mitya is sharp. This must be what Renova was worried might happen, and the reason— But if you have the authority to guide souls, why didn't you just show yourself and get it over with?
You seek to understand the mind of a god. This is a theater, and I decided I wanted to watch a show about death. I found myself getting quite immersed. I suppose the entertainment you provided makes up for all the trouble you've caused me by being so defiant in the face of death. There. Are you—
Can't say I am.
Really? But it fits the stereotypes you humans have about gods.
Just moments ago, you were complaining about how infuriatingly— Work is work, I get it. There are times when it's a huge pain. But you just—
That's a rather unique perspective for a human. Due to the obstruction in the theater's there was a hard limit on the number of— Revealing my identity too soon would inevitably have led to futile— Then there was the issue of the two lost souls you called the deceased. The way you resolved—
That's what I don't understand. If all of us were souls of the dead, what made their presence among us special?
For centuries, they have refused to return to the ley lines, exploiting the issues created by the centuries of obsession accumulated during this process. It reached the point where I could not afford to leave it unchecked. But only then, with my guide, turned to the ley lines.
I vaguely remember seeing Patashka, but in the most
I see your dreams brought you many revelations. So you see, death in fact— Anyway, giving psychological that is more of an angel's role. It was something I could not resolve directly using my— Meanwhile, of course, Their presence caused the soul, as both issues slowly resolved one another without me having to lift a finger. Oh, and of course, while I was at it, I thoroughly—
Sounds like you had it all figured out, Grim. I just did the math. You said there's a hard limit to the number of souls.
That much is obvious, even to a fool.
It's time to review this whole affair. If the ley lines can only take in 2 people per day, from the moment the staff member named Demoff walked into the snowstorm, the incident had already begun. No. 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 Alosha was the during this process. Everyone was caught up in the novelty of it all. No one could have expected there would be victims the very next morning. Despite all the confusion, and with the help of hindsight, we finally began to realize that something was amiss with the snowstorm. No. 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 Let me... No. The ley lines devoured Torgov and Sib... Odette and I spoke a lot that night. 3 people were on watch, but in the morning, we discovered that someone had fallen victim all the same. The deaths of Coolish and Ranpana caused unexplainable Later, we discovered that there seemed to be an extra person among us, and subsequently discovered the existence of the deceased. Mr. Shramreel. We thought it was all over. A lot happened. The fact that there was more than one deceased seemed to bring us back to square one. Odette revealed some information she had been keeping to herself. Although Mitya did the void in the ley lines, as it happened, girl, I thought... Vodyanitsa. Looking back, I suppose... No one could have expected anyone who walked into the snowstorm to return. But just after nightfall, Mitya returned, bringing crucial information with him. Various truths, including that all of us were already dead, and that the ruler of death was here among us. Then, after revealing her true form, Renova callously claimed 2 souls. In fact, now... covers everything.
Your work isn't finished here yet, is it? The trap.
The water imp's song threw things off a little. The ley lines have already anchored your soul.
So the reunion in the night that Vojanitsa mentioned, I suppose...
That just leaves you, traveler. My power only allows me to temporarily separate your soul from your body, and your soul is firmly anchored to your body for a descender like you, who is not bound by Tevat's rules. Your death can only be brought through them. I have no interest in involving myself with descenders. For now.
One last question then. All our
Death abides no reason. Besides, to me, it...
Grim Reaper, you really know how to get on my nerves.
I'm not here to ingratiate myself with you. I kill merely because your deaths are necessary.
Oh, you've made that quite clear. But humans don't take well to being scorned. Not even by the gods.
This is futile. You must know that you are powerless against me in my own domain. I suggest that you save your strength.
For what? Maybe we can't change it. But if nothing else, we can at least teach you to have some respect for the dead.
Audacious.
How are you holding up?
What happened?
How much do you...
What do you mean?
Has... Mitya?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I remember now, comrade. Looks just like me when Odette found me at the Armory Palace. For some reason, everyone killed by the Ruler of Death eventually came back to life. Just with one catch. They
Odette and the others have already forgotten everything.
Could this be the reason? You said this is the Ruler of Death's symbol.
I don't see any.
You don't? Huh. Okay. I guess that makes... Does that mean I carved this symbol into my soul? What an What about you, though? The Ruler of Death mentioned that you're...
A full explanation would get complicated.
Well then, now that it's all over, let's figure out what we've learned. The first thing I notice is that everything here is precisely as we left it, right before our deaths. This confirms that time passes differently in the afterlife.
They say that right before death, time slows down and your whole life flashes.
That must be how you know you have one foot in the afterlife by that point. Anyway, clearly the few days spent in the afterlife probably only amounted to a few short minutes in the real world. This also aligns with previous reports of widespread temporary memory loss among the Armory Palace personnel. To those unaware of the truth, dying and coming back to life must feel similar to a short bout of catatonia. This leaves me with a couple big questions. What are the conditions that trigger this so...
If nothing else, I think it shows that killing us wasn't her ultimate goal. We still don't know...
Right. This time only got complicated because of the situation with the theater's... Come to think of it, wasn't I about to note something down before I died? I can't remember what it was, but... Sorry, Traveler. I'll catch up.
Ma'am, if I may. Yet, you two seem very familiar. And, by the way, have we ever crossed paths?
I can explain everything. Could...
So... Chuganov really is going to shut... So, you said I promised to take you to the Armory Palace while we were in the afterlife, yes? Agreed.
My